What's up guys, Chad back with you on the RC Models and More channel. And today I wanted to show you some pretty neat stuff that I've been doing with Litchi. And the whole point of the video is basically trying to fly a close-in waypoint mission to get like a nice straight shot that you can repeat over and over and over when, say, shooting real estate or automobiles or whatever. Now the Go app's come a long way, and trying to use waypoints here in the Go app, you can see that when you try to set waypoints, it creates like this bubble from your takeoff position. So it's telling me that I'm too close to my takeoff position, which I think it's 5 meters or 15 feet. And then it also limits an altitude and puts like an altitude restriction on you as well. So if I wanted to set one waypoint right here and then go down to the other end of the house and set a waypoint and just fly that back and forth and work my camera, it's just pretty much impossible to do with the Go app easily. So you can see basically that I just try to just do it manually and see how I can get things to go. Now I actually ended up getting one created here, but it just turned out horrible. So we're going to bring the Mavic in for a landing, and we're going to try this with Litchi. So let's switch over to the Litchi app and take a look at that. So here we are in Litchi with the Mavic, and I'm going to take off right here. My target's just going to be pretty much the front of the house, but I'm going to try to basically set up the exact same waypoint mission that I was trying to do in the DJI Go app. So I'm going to fly over here to the corner of the house, and using either my hotkeys or the screen, you can set your first waypoint and then fly to your second waypoint, even a third or fourth if you wanted to, but I'm only going to do 2 here. So you can see I just set one waypoint there at 1 meter of height. And then I'm going to turn around here, try to get this a little bit further and closer to the trees without crashing into them, and set another waypoint. And that's pretty much another purpose, is to some properties you just have limited visibility as far as what you can shoot because of obstacles that are in your way. So you can't get certain shots that you might want to get, especially if you're doing something like someone's automobile or something like that. I've done this with autopilot too with some success, but the autopilot app is really just at least not what it used to be to me, because Litchi's became so much more powerful. So I set my point of interest right there, and I'm going to go into the mission settings by clicking on the little gearbox there on the left, and then this is where you can set up and change how you want the Mavic to fly, what you want it to do whenever it's done with the mission, how fast you want it to go, what actions you want it to take whenever it starts at a certain waypoint or stops at a certain waypoint. And those actions can be take a photo, start recording, stop recording, all kinds of cool little things. When it's all said and done, all you have to do is hit the little play button over there to send the mission to the Mavic, and now as you can see, it's going to fly over to waypoint 1 I've set my gimbal up for auto control just to see what kind of a shot I'm gonna get, and then I can just kind of fine tune it from there. I can increase the speed, decrease the speed, I can change altitudes on my waypoints. I can do a lot of things without flying to those points over and over again and wasting battery power. So you can see I was just able to create just a nice straight line shot where the Mavic is basically just pointing the gimbal right there where it was hovering, and I placed the point of interest. And then you can fly the mission over and over, like I said. That way you can be sure to get the shot that you want. And if you're doing any kind of commercial photography or videography, it's definitely want to overshoot, because the worst thing you want to do is have to tell one of your clients that you need to go back and grab more material. So now we're going to do the same thing when we have obstacles or something like that. So I've flown this path. I know this is the shot that I want. So I have a tree that's right below me there. So I set my first waypoint all the way up there in the air. I'm going to stop the shot like right here. So I'm going to set waypoint number 2. Then I'm going to fly the Mavic a little closer to the house, which is where I want my point of interest to be. Now keep in mind, if you have pretty reliable Google Maps, you can also do this without even flying the points. But if you're doing close in type of stuff and you want to maximize the area that you have to shoot in, then I would recommend flying to the points the way that I've done here. So once you're happy with everything, you can upload the mission by hitting the play button. Check that gearbox and check your speed and stuff like that first though. I'm flying a little bit closer to the waypoint here just so that way I don't have to wait. I'm going to turn around a little bit and I'm just going to hit that play button, and then you're going to see the shot that I wanted to create. Going to fly to waypoint 1 here now. Turn around. The gimbal's going to go down. Now we just have that nice big air smooth shot. And if you want to, you can reverse the same shot in the mission settings and get a pull away without having to do it in Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro. So we'll just let this shot play out. Just wanted to say thanks again to everybody. We've got videos being uploaded 2 to 3 times a week. Please consider subscribing. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know. Talk to you guys later.